Snow day. The two words every kid wants to hear during the winter portion of school. This Friday, I woke up to hear this very news. Rather, I read the news on my university's website. As I pondered whether or not I should get up and enjoy my day off, I started thinking about the magical event known as the snow day. Early on in my primary school career, I wasn't really sure what a snow day was, what it meant other than a day off school. It provided me with material to build forts out of, or pack into neat little spheres to use on the perfect victim. I never did find the victim, so most of the time I would just throw them to my dog. In elementary school, I pieced together the fact that snowstorm plus school day equals snow day. No doubt the most important equation that I followed religiously through school. This produced the first example of the snow day gamble that I encountered, aka, do I finish my homework now, or do I have to get an extra day to do it? I began listening to the weather to see if they said anything about snow. If it was over a certain amount, and they said to be careful, the gauntlet had been dropped. I used every ounce of strength that I had to will a snowstorm into being. After all, it meant one less day at school, one more day of freedom, and a day to just plain have fun. Through junior high, real schoolwork started to happen, as well as drama that occurred amongst groups of friends. Any chance of a day off was a brief source of relief from the tedious drone that was the day-by-day struggle of surviving junior high. Snow days at this period had a new element added, which was the dreaded task of shoveling. A brief bit of manual labor was a fair trade to avoid school and have a bit of fun in the process. The perfect snowstorm would involve the following elements. It would need big heavy snowflakes, a strong wind, at least -5 degrees outside, Celsius of course, and they would take place at night, preferably stretching through the morning to cancel school. It's happened too often that a snowstorm hits, but fades too early, so school would still go ahead, or the snow would change to rain, making it both gross outside and increase the shoveling difficulty exponentially. But you had to shovel it, otherwise when the night came and the temperatures dropped, everything would freeze solid and you couldn't get anywhere with it. Now that I'm in university, the feeling around snow days has changed drastically. For one, having a day off class isn't necessarily a good thing. There is a large amount of material that needs to be covered in a short amount of time, so a missed day due to snow could mean even more work added to a monster pile. The intensity of the storm must also be higher than normal for classes to be cancelled, and if they aren't, well, you need to bundle up and cut your way to class anyways. I still get excited for snowstorms, checking the forecast to see if any snow is predicted, wondering, will it be enough to shut down school? Staying up and watching the gradual orange glow increase from outside, as the falling snow reflects the fluorescent rays from the streetlights, there's nothing quite like it. It's moments like that where my favorite thing to do is bundle up warmly, put on ski goggles, make sure no skin is exposed, and head out into the madness of the storm, and just exist. If the storm was just right, there would be no one else outside. No cars driving down the streets, no airplanes swooping down for landing. The city was in a virtual state of lockdown. It was a paradise to me, and I was king. In the summer, there are rarely any natural occurrences that would get school shut down for the day. Though part of me hopes that on really nice days I'd still get the message, there is no school today because there is too much nice weather. Enjoy. Though, that isn't very likely. These are some of the thoughts that run through my head during snowstorms as I listen to the plows driving by in the distance. And every time I hope to myself, maybe this time we'll get a power outage too.